In today's video, I have a banger for you. We are taking all the villains in the book world and asking AR some questions. Questions like who'd win in a 1v1 between Edward from Twilight and Dracula from Bram Stoker? Who would be the best travel companion on The Amazing Race? And who would be most likely to open a bookstore? So stay tuned and let AR show us some answers and why. And here we have the first question. Who would win in a 1v1 between Dracula from Bram Stoker and Edward from Twilight? I think it's going to be Dracula because of his experience. I mean, he'll be older than Edward, won't he be? So we're going to find this out together at the same time. Gemini, do your thing. Just a sec.
A few moments later. More moments later. A little longer than a few minutes later.
Taking so long. Try that again. What Edward Cullen from Twilight would most likely win? No ways.
Emotional damage.
Wow. Near invulnerability, superior speed and strength, lack of traditional weakness, telepathy. But Dracula's got some advantages as well. The decisive factor. Edward has the physical power and durability to survive Dracula's attacks. I don't know about that. Edward only needs to land attacks strong enough to start dismembering Dracula. Or he could try to exploit one of Dracula's traditional weaknesses if he were aware of them. Edward, would you have guessed that? I don't know about that. Question number 2. Who is more likely to open up a bookstore? Sauron from Lord of the Rings or Voldemort from Harry Potter? The answer is Lord Voldemort. Why? Here is the breakdown. Tom Riddle, as we know, brilliant student, fair enough. Acquisition of forbidden knowledge. Cunning manipulator, rare and ancient texts. Fair enough. So why not Sauron? That big R, remember? His focus is on massive structures, overwhelming power, physical and political control. He would have no patience for inventory, shelving. This is brilliant. I like that. I think the simple one, Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort, open a bookstore. Would you visit that bookstore?
Oh, hell no!
Question number 3. Number 3. Which book villain would be the best companion on The Amazing Race? Do you have any ideas? Surely like a Sherlock Holmes, but he's a good guy. Who would it be? This is a fantastic challenge. Oh, Professor James Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes. I knew it. Let's have a look here. Amazing skill, logistics, navigations, puzzle solving, language and communication, ruthlessness, time management, physical endurance. Moriarty it is. Question number 4, Gemini. Which book villain is most likely to vote you off first in Survivor? This is going to be an interesting one. Okay, the first person voter of Survivor has to be the weakest link, biggest social threat, immediate outcast. So, the book villain is most likely a cold-blooded orchestrator. Is President Coriolanus Snow from the Hunger Games? Who on earth is that? Let me quickly Google it. Let's copy that. Let's give it all pasty. Okay, I'm with you. The Hunger Games. So guys, if we're ever on Survivor on a team, we're voting this guy off first before he gets to us. Question number 5, and pardon my spelling. Which book villain would come pick you up after you drunk called them at 2 a.m? Please, I've lost my keys. Can you come pick me up? Any ideas? I don't. Off the bat, I'm not too sure. All right. Professor Severus Snape. No ways. Well, actually, is he a villain? I don't know. But I like that. I like that. And let's have a look. His entire adult life defined by a grudging, obsessive sense of duty and protection. Fair enough. Sense of duty, reliable, preference for control. While other villains wouldn't bother. Lord Voldemort, Sauron, and we have Mr. President Snow from the Hunger Games. I guess there it is. If you're in trouble at 2 a.m. in the morning, Snape is your answer. Question number 6. Your computer has stopped working. Which book villain would be the best at tech support? HAL 9000 from Arthur C. Clarke's 2001 Space Odyssey. I have no idea who that is. Let's give it the old copy and paste. HAL, what is it? HAL 9000. 9000. Who is that? Bro, it's a robot. How can he help if he is the problem? I always expect like a Riddler or the Lex Luthor or someone like that to maybe help me, but in this case, fair enough, AR. This is your game. I respect it. But, yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. But I accept it, as I say. Okay, moving on. Which book villain would be the best at judging a cookery competition?
It's raw, Melissa!
Yes, chef.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not too sure. Let's see what Gemini pulls up here. Dr. Hannibal Lecter. I don't think I'll be eating what he's serving, if you know what I mean. I saw Silence of the Lambs, and even to this day, it gives me the chills. But, great choice. Dr. Hannibal Lecter, the culinary critic. Refined palate and taste, technical execution, presentation and aesthetics, articulate feedback, and impartiality. Well, I don't know about that last one. But yeah, I absolutely love that. Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs. The next one would be, which book villain would be a great tennis doubles partner in Wimbledon?
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
And the winner is Professor James Moriarty. Oh, we've had him already. So not only is he going to join us on The Amazing Race, he's going to join us in a game of tennis. Tactical brilliance, precision placement, mental toughness, communication and coordination, net presence, the threatening shadow. I love that. While others would fail, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, too focused, Sauron, too grand, Voldemort would rely on magic, aka cheating. Okay. So, Wimbledon, US Open, and the French Open. Our doubles partner is going to be Moriarty. The next question is, we've all had our gym days where we thought, oh, it's leg day, I'm not too keen for it. So this question is, which book villain wouldn't pitch up for leg day with you at gym, even though you made a date to do it? All right, so who do we have? So we have Lord Voldemort again. Maybe that's why he wears that long coat. While Voldemort would skip leg day. Arrogance, physical form, contempt for the mundane, superiority over routine. He uses a spell, not a deadlift. Villains who actually march Bane from the Dark Knight Rises. Fair enough. We have President Snow again, Dr. Hannibal Lecter. They'll show up for a gym session, especially a leg day. I don't know about that, Mr. Gemini, but yeah, FYI, don't book a leg day or a gym session with Voldemort for the name that must not be mentioned. Also, it's a Muggle institution, so I don't think he'll be too keen for that. And the next question we have, the best book villain to be a wingman for. You go out in the night, who is going to be there on your behalf, making those lines? Of course, from the great Gatsby, we have Gatsby himself. I think this is, out of all the questions we've asked, this is like spot on.
Yeah, buddy.
If you're looking for more traditional, purely antagonistic villain, the best choice is President Snow. We've had him before, but I do like this Jay Gatsby, the charming strategist. So you're out on the night, You want to grab your phone, hit up Mr. Gatsby, go out, and he'll do a nice wingman for you. And the last question we have is, who would be able to cook you the better seafood dish? Captain Hook from Peter Pan or Captain Ahab from Moby Dick? And the winner is clearly Captain Hook. What? The distinction comes down to the character's background, disposition, and overall approach to life. The winner, Captain Hook. Culinary factor, highbrow tastes, fine dining, physical dexterity, the Hook. Disposition, vain and fastidious. And the loser is Captain Ahab. We know about that. Ahab seafood would be simple, over-salted, over-stewed fish. Cook for function, not enjoyment. Fair enough, you've had me. Conclusion, Captain Hook would cook you a memorable, perfectly executed, if slightly dramatic gourmet seafood dish. So that's all the questions I can think of asking Gemini or AI at the moment. Hope you've enjoyed them. Hopefully you've learned a couple of things, who to stay away from on Survivor, who to choose for your Wimbledon, when you got a night out, who's going to be your wingman, and so forth and so forth. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you next time for the next video. Bye for now.